right, what is going on, everybody? Riley here with the T-Storm Chasers. Happy New Year to all of you out there, and hope for an amazing 2025. Let's go ahead and jump into today's video. Let's get right to the weather here. All right, so as we take a look at the current conditions here and look at the radar picture, as you can see, there is no snow or rain in the area. And if we go up to the Aberdeen area, it's going to be the same story. Nothing going on there. And then out west in Rapid City, also nothing going on. So no precip out there. Current temperatures, we got 28 in Sioux Falls. That's about average for this time of the year. 34 down in Sioux City, 37 in Omaha. Temps are in the 20s and 30s across Iowa, 32 in Des Moines, 25 in Mason City. I do want to mention down here there is a winter weather advisory down in central Iowa. It does include the Des Moines area there. Just wanted to mention that in effect there until tomorrow at noon. And then temps in Minnesota are in the teens and 20s. We got 19 in the cities. We got 25 in Marshall. And then South Dakota, 28 as well in Mobridge, 28 also in Rapid City, 27 in Pierre. Temps are holding steady in the 20s. And then down in Nebraska is where you'll find a little bit warmer weather with temps in the 30s and 40s. 41 down in Lincoln, 43 in North Platte. So that is the latest current conditions. It is sunny out there. In our area, we are seeing a lot of sunshine today. So, it's a calm day out there, and it's a good way to kick off the new year with a pretty, average January day. Now, let's go ahead and jump into the forecast here, look at what's next. I know a lot of people are wondering what is ahead here. When is our next chance for snow or precip? And what is the temperature outlook looking like over the next few days, and then the long-term outlook. So we'll answer all those here in just a moment. Let's go ahead and switch over here to our model product. All right, so as we take a look here, this is the Futurecast radar here. And as you can see, there could be some snow showers tonight into tomorrow morning down in northeastern Nebraska into western Iowa. That is certainly possible. And that will clear out, and then we'll have a chance of moisture after that. Possibly, tonight into tomorrow morning, maybe up in northeastern South Dakota, there could be a few flurries as well. And it could extend into the Yankton area, and that is certainly possible. And then after that, we will watch for our next system here. Go ahead and run this out. Our next chance of moisture will come on the weekend, and Friday looks good, but then once we get to Saturday, here you go, Saturday morning across western South Dakota there with that snow, and as you can see there, that'll slowly make its way east towards the Sioux Falls area. However, this does paint a picture where it's more or less in western and central South Dakota than it is northeastern South Dakota and Sioux Falls. Looks to be more geared towards out west, and then towards Sunday morning, Sioux Falls will get in on some of this, late Saturday night into Sunday morning, and then that'll clear out, and then after that, we'll see what happens next week. Could be another system next week, but jury is still out on that one. But it does look like our main shot at moisture and snow is going to be this weekend, this Saturday and Sunday, across South Dakota, Nebraska, Minnesota, and Iowa. So that is the latest there. In terms of snow amounts, there will be accumulation of snow, but it's still too early to tell how much snow exactly will be fallen across our area. So that, we just gotta stay plugged in on the forecast and the weather over the next few days to get that information. But that is the latest there, what we're seeing. Now, if we look at the temperature outlook here, the long-range temp, overnight lows tonight will be in the teens and 20s. Could be some single digits in central South Dakota. And then for your day tomorrow, temps will be in the teens and 20s again, mid-20s in Sioux Falls. And then overnight lows will be in the single digits and teens. And then for Friday, temps will be in the teens for most of us. That Arctic cold air is coming on in. So if you like cold air, this is your forecast. If you like cold weather, this is definitely your forecast. And Saturday, more or less the same. Single digits in northern South Dakota into northern Minnesota, and then temps in the teens elsewhere. And then for your Sunday morning, look at those overnight lows in the below zero. That is some very cold Arctic air. And then for Sunday, temps will be in the single digits and teens there for most of us. And look at that, overnight lows Sunday night. Overnight lows -12, -13 in the Chamberlain area. That is bitter Arctic cold. -20. Look at that. That is morning temps Monday morning, and so that is 5 days out. -20. That just gives you an idea of this Arctic cold that is going to be impacting us. And then for your day on Monday, temps will be cold. Monday is probably going to be the coldest day of this entire 10-day. Although next week in general just looks very cold with temps in the single digits across our area there. Could see definitely some below zero temps as well in central South Dakota. That is the latest there on that. Now I will pull up the wind chill factor here. Let's do the wind chill map, give you guys an idea. And as we already here, Thursday morning with those temps below zero, and so that is quite the contrast there from what we've had over the last week or two. And very cold Arctic air in store for us starting today and lasting through, it's going to be a long range. This is going to be a long-term temp outlook. And as you can see, temps in single digits and teens for most of us there. That's wind chills, and wind chills are going to get cold here by Friday morning. -11 over in Minnesota and kind of in that area. And then Friday morning there, -10 in Watertown. That is very cold Arctic air. And then Friday, then these are wind chills below zero across northeastern South Dakota into Minnesota. And then look at these for Saturday morning. These morning temps in the double digits below zero. -15 in Aberdeen. Sisseton -18, so it just gives you an idea. Sioux Falls even -2, so it just gives you an idea of this Arctic blast that is going to be hitting us here in January. So that January Arctic blast that we usually do get that every year. And Saturday, -10 for wind chill in Aberdeen. Just very cold Arctic air in store. And look at that, -25 for wind chill. Next Monday, -30 near the Chamberlain area. That is very cold air. And, we'll see what happens next week. More than likely, we're going to kind of just hang with these same temps in the single digits, and overnight lows below zero, and wind chills -10. Just kind of the territory we're in, folks. We are in, it's January, and this is just the forecast that you can expect in January. So that is the latest there. Let's go ahead and wrap it up here with your 10-day forecast. All right, and as we take a look at our 10-day here for the Sioux Falls area, temps will be in the 20s today and tomorrow, and then after that we're going to dip temps back into the teens for the rest of the 10-day, and although towards the end of next week, these temps could fluctuate. Yesterday we had highs in the single digits for projected temps, and now today we got temps projected in the teens. Really, we're just going to be around that 10-degree mark, I think, next week, and then overnight lows will be in the single digits to below zero. So that Arctic blast is coming and will impact all of us. And then for the Aberdeen area, similar story. Temps single digits and teens over the next several days after today. Overnight lows in the single digits to below zero. And, again, we'll watch this weekend for that precip chance, but Aberdeen probably safe from the moisture there. And then for the Pierre area, temps in the teens and 20s, and overnight lows in the single digits. And Saturday and Sunday there with that 50-50 shot at some snow. And then for the Rapid City area, warmer than everybody else. Temps will be in the 20s and 30s, overnight lows in the teens. And then for your weekend with that 50-50 shot of snow as well. So that is the latest here from T-Storm Chasers. Again, from all of us here, Happy New Year to everyone, and here's to a better 2025. And you all have a wonderful day, and we'll continue to keep you guys updated on the latest weather, and especially over the next few days as we get closer to that next chance for snow. So that is the latest. Continue to follow us on Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube with that 24-hour live stream behind me there, giving you guys the latest information. So that is the latest. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe.